How can one small creature remember 10,000 hidden treasures buried beneath snow and soil with no compass and no map? Tonight we follow a red fox whose mind holds an invisible empire. In the borderlands of pine and frost, where the human world fades, lives Ember, a 3-year-old vixen with amber eyes, flame-red coat, and black-tipped paws that barely touch the ground. As twilight bleeds into the valley, she awakens. This is not wandering. This is patrol. Every rock, every hollow, every fallen pine is a landmark in a map only she can read. Foxes do not just smell the forest. They write upon it. With glands beneath her tail, Ember paints invisible letters on grass and stone, creating a library of scent that lingers for weeks. Scientists discovered something astonishing. When Ember hunts, she aligns her body to the magnetic field of the earth, facing northeast. It is a living compass, guiding her famous mousing leap high into the winter air. She listens, tilts her head, triangulates sound through snow. Then she springs, for feet high, diving nose first. Beneath the white crust, a world of tiny movement becomes her meal. Autumn is her greatest challenge. In just 3 weeks, Ember buries over 1,000 caches of mice and berries and beetles. Each one is placed with precision, never random, always retrievable through spatial memory. Her hippocampus, the memory center of her brain, swells in autumn like a fruit ripening. It allows her to recall each location months later, even when snowfall transforms the entire landscape beyond recognition. Beyond the pines lies the town, a maze of light and noise. Most wild animals retreat. Ember advances. She has learned to read traffic, to cross roads with the patience of a pedestrian. Spring brings 4 kits, blind and trembling, tucked inside an old badger den. Ember must now map not only for herself but for them, bringing back lessons coded in play and gentle correction. She teaches the leap not by demonstration alone but by burying food shallowly, letting them fail, letting them listen. Their oversized ears swivel like satellite dishes, learning to hear the earth breathe. Crows watch. Badgers stay. Other foxes seek. Each cache is a secret under siege. Ember counters with deception, pretending to bury when observed, carrying the true prize farther into shadow. Yet she is more than a hunter. By dispersing seeds stuck to her coat and forgetting a few caches that sprout, she plants forests. She is gardener, courier, and quiet architect of tomorrow. One November storm erases everything. Wind scatters scent. Snow buries landmarks. For most animals, it would mean confusion and hunger. For Ember, it is a final exam of memory against chaos. She moves through whiteout with eyes half closed, nose low, following magnetic whispers and ancient mental contours. Step by step, she retrieves 3 caches in an hour when nothing should be findable. Foxes live brief, brilliant lives. 3 to 4 years in the wild is a triumph. Yet in that short arc, Ember will travel over 3,000 kilometers, never needing a human road. At dusk, she calls. Not a howl, but a sharp, joyful bark that ripples across the meadow. Another answers from the ridge. Territory acknowledged. Boundaries respected. The map is shared. We once thought foxes were tricksters from folklore, cunning thieves. The truth is more elegant. They are not tricking us. They are simply remembering a world we have forgotten how to see. As her kits disperse, each carries a fragment of her map, a new library spreading outward. The forest does not belong to the fox. The fox belongs to the forest and carries it within. So tonight, when you hear rustling beyond the fence and see 2 amber eyes flashing, remember, you are not looking at a wandering animal. You are looking at a cartographer of the invisible world.